A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and controversial move, Hungary's parliament has passed a law that effectively bans pride events and allows authorities to deploy facial recognition technology to identify attendees. This decision, made by Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's right-wing populist party, Fidesz, has raised alarms among human rights advocates and members of the LGBTQIA+ community. The law, which was approved with a 136-27 vote, amends existing assembly laws to criminalize participation in events deemed to violate Hungary's contentious child protection legislation. This legislation prohibits the depiction or promotion of homosexuality to minors under 18, with fines of up to 200,000 Hungarian forints, approximately $857, imposed for attending such events. Critics argue that this is a blatant attempt to scapegoat the LGBTQIA+ community and suppress dissenting voices against the government. As the vote unfolded, opposition politicians protested by igniting smoke bombs in the parliament chamber, creating a dramatic scene filled with colorful smoke. Budapest Pride organizers have condemned the law, stating that it is not about protecting children, but rather an act of fascism aimed at targeting a minority group. They argue that the government is attempting to silence peaceful protests and restrict the rights of all Hungarians to demonstrate. This new legislation is part of a broader trend of increasing repression against sexual minorities in Hungary, which has seen other laws passed that rights groups have criticized as discriminatory. The European Union has previously taken action against Hungary's 2021 child protection law, asserting that it discriminates based on sexual orientation and gender identity. The Hungarian government has framed its policies as a defense of traditional family values and a response to what it terms gender madness. The law not only bans the promotion of homosexuality in media accessible to minors, but also restricts discussions of LGBTQIA+ issues in educational programs and prohibits public representations of gender identities that differ from those assigned at birth. With Budapest Pride celebrating its 30th anniversary this year, scheduled for June 28th, the future of such events now hangs in the balance as activists vow to continue their fight for equality and freedom of expression. Protests erupted in Budapest shortly after the law's passage, with over 1,000 demonstrators gathering outside the parliament to voice their opposition. The atmosphere was charged with anger and defiance as citizens rallied against what they perceive as an authoritarian overreach by the government. As tensions rise, the implications of this law will likely resonate far beyond Hungary's borders, sparking discussions about human rights, freedom of assembly, and the treatment of LGBTQIA+ individuals in Europe and beyond. The international community will be watching closely as Hungary navigates this contentious political landscape and the potential backlash from both domestic and international observers. The law's passage marks a pivotal moment in Hungary's ongoing struggle for LGBTQIA+ rights, with advocates determined to resist the government's oppressive measures and continue the fight for equality and justice. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.